You already know what it is. If you don't know what it is, let me be the first to let you know what it is. You are now in tune to WVS03 Radio, getting a few things situated right now. Broadcast piece, try again. Okay, I got to do this over, I guess. Reload it, you know. Reload it. Got to reload it. You understand what I'm saying? Got to reload it. You know. Morning podcast for everybody that's checking us out. Everybody that's checking us out. Oh, okay. Go live. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Everybody that's on you now. You know, let me type in the station links. Station links so y'all can check us out on YouTube. Y'all can check us out on Facebook. You know, y'all could definitely check us out. Everybody that's tuning in on Facebook, everybody that's tuning in on you now, everybody that's tuning in on YouTube, y'all could definitely check us out. Let me get these joints. Let me get these joints for y'all, so y'all could definitely check us out on Facebook. Y'all could check us out on YouTube. And y'all could check us out on a couple other sites. You know, we're gonna be talking about some good stuff. If everything go right, I'm gonna have the brother CEO Pie. He gonna be tuning in. You know what I mean? You know, gonna get the brother CEO Pie to tune in. I'm just getting these links and everything together for y'all, so you know, y'all could, you know, come and check us out. You know what I mean? On YouTube, WVS03 Radio. All right, YouTube. Y'all can come check us out there. Come check us out on You Live. On You Now. Definitely come check us out right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody that's checking us out and watching, I appreciate it. That's what's up. That is definitely is what's up. All right. And you know, we're gonna talk about some good stuff. We're gonna talk about some good stuff. Let me get the radio link in here for y'all so y'all can check us out on the radio if y'all want to check us out on the radio. You know what I mean? Get these radio links in there for y'all, you know. Radio link. You know what I'm saying? I do all this. Oh man. But it's all right. It's good. It's what's up. All right. It's what's up. You know what I mean? So you can check us out. You know what I mean? On the radio. All right. Put them links up there for y'all. Put them links up there for y'all so y'all can check us out on the radio. You know, definitely, that's what's up. All right, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Let me make sure I got everything straight. I got everything together. Put this link right here. Bang. Y'all can check us out. All right. So let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. First and foremost, Just want to give a big shout out to everybody that's checking us out, man. Everybody that's checking us out, man. We're gonna talk about some good things, man. I got some good topics, some good stuff to bring across to y'all today. First thing that we're gonna talk about is the brother AI Mike Covington. What's good with you, man? What's good with you, man? Thanks for popping in, tuning in. That's what's up. Spike, that's what's up. An F-150, that's what's up. You know what I mean? Good looking, tuning in. You feel me? Appreciate that. Yeah, man. First thing I want to talk about is the AR-AB situation, man. For those that that don't know the brother AR-AB, man, he got caught up in some crazy mess, man. You know, for those that follow Philly hip hop, you know what I mean? The brother AR-AB, man, he just got indicted. The feds just came and got him, man. They charging him with saying that he was the leader of a drug ring. That the indictment came down a while ago. They just published the indictment. I'm gonna read some of the article to y'all, you know, to catch y'all up to speed or whatever, you know, and you know, any questions, any comments, or whatever, you know, I'm all for it. You know, I answer them the best of my ability. You know what I'm saying? You know, those who following us on YouTube, www.youtube.com/WVS03 radio on YouTube. Go check us out. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. You know, this is what it is. This is what we doing. You know, and we're gonna do our thing with this, man. We definitely gonna do our thing with this. You know what I mean? For those that's tuning in on you now, that's what's up. You know, and yeah, man, we're gonna get right into it. All right, AR-AB situation. All right, it says that the news has confirmed that Philly goon AR-AB has been indicted by the feds and charged with being the leader of a drug gang. He was arrested along with 8 other associates. All right. Now the feds unsealed an indictment of AR-AB, whose real name is Abdul West, and his 8 associates, according to the feds. According to the feds, AR-AB is the leader of a Philly drug cartel. I don't know about a Philly drug cartel, but they said that he was indicted by running a Philly drug cartel. And as the indictment reads, they're saying that the brother is facing 200 years if convicted of all the charges. All right, which is really excessive. So I doubt if the brother gets 200 years if he's indicted. I doubt that. I doubt that very seriously. All right. It goes on to say that they claim that AR-AB operated his drug trafficking network on in North Philly. All right, bringing in drugs from California and elsewhere to distribute locally. Okay, it also goes on to read that the feds also say that AR-AB used the drug money to purchase high-end rental properties in Philadelphia. I don't know if I know a lot of y'all are familiar with Vlad TV, cat that has a platform on YouTube where as though he has rappers and you know, actors or whatever, they come on and he interviews them or whatever. Well, he had AR-AB on there a couple times. All right. And And in one of the interviews and episodes that that he had AR-Ab on, he AR-Ab talked about the properties that they were buying in Philly. Some properties they brought by the College Temple. They had brought a couple properties there and a couple properties elsewhere in the Philly area. All right. And he was talking about it, you know, how they purchased these, you know, these properties and how they were fixing up the properties and, you know, what the properties were going to be used for, low income housing and things of that nature. All right. Okay. Now the article it goes on to say, this says the feds have investigated AR-Ab for more than a year. All right, and recently raided 2 of his alleged stash houses. The first raid, they recovered 62 grams of crack, 229 grams of heroin, and 48 grams of methamphetamine, as well as $8,000 cash and a handgun. All right. It also states that on the second raid, the feds claim that they got 10 kilos of crack and nearly 6 pounds of methamphetamine, along with $20,000 cash. All right. And it goes on to state, the other people that were arrested with AR-Ab. Guy by the name of Bubonic Chaz, couple other guys, you know, that go by certain names. Cat by the name of OG, cat by the name of Bug, cat by the name of Taz, cat by the name of Moolah, cat by the name of Shorty, a cat by the name of No Breaks Brass, and one of the I try not to put they real names out there. That's not something that I'm into. I ain't into all of that. Some of them don't have nicknames, so I'm not going to state their real names. All right. Okay. Now the article also goes on to say that the superseding indictment charges a conspiracy to distribute 5 kilos or more of cocaine, 280 grams or more of crack, 50 grams or more of methamphetamines, and 100 grams or more of heroin. The superseding indictment also includes individual charges of possession with intent to distribute cocaine, methamphetamine, crack, and heroin, distribution of methamphetamines, and a charge of unlawful possession of a firearm. All right. Now some of the comments that people left on this article were very interesting as well. You know, one person said, if we're sending drug dealers and dealers to prison for distributing pills, every pharmaceutical industry leader in America needs to be locked up, needs to be locked the F up. You know what I mean? That, yeah, definitely. Yeah. You know, if you're going to, if you're going to target, see, this is why I'll be talking about the unbalance of the scales of the justice system, whereas though the low level suppliers, they get, you know, millions of years, but yet the high end, high level suppliers, corporate suppliers, they get nothing, slaps on the wrist. You know what I mean? So I definitely agree with all of that. I definitely agree with all of that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, you know, my prayers, man, my duas, man, go out to the brother AR-Ab, man. You know, they really trying to stick it to the brother. But one of the things I want to stress to y'all is this here. When y'all get on these social sites, all right, I don't care what social site, what platform you get on, all right, one thing that y'all got to remember, man, and one thing that y'all got to keep in mind is this here, yo. If I see it, the feds see it. In other words, if everybody sees, what you're doing and what you say when you go on these social platforms and these social sites, you best and believe that the police is tuning in. You best to believe that the police is tuning in. So you have to be aware. You have to keep in mind, man, that sometimes a lot of cats, because a lot of people were saying that AR had incriminated himself by, going on Vlad TV and talking about, certain issues and certain things, so they, a lot of people were saying that he incriminated himself. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely got to look at it. And I'm not the first person that's actually came out and said this. Like he incriminated people. Incriminate themselves. You know what I'm saying? What hustler? What street dude in his right mind going to go on a platform where as though millions of people can see what you're doing, hear what you're talking about, and expect for the police and the feds to not, be tuning in. That's, come on, man. That's nah. You gotta make sure you gotta pay attention, man. When you get on these platforms, man, you gotta be aware of the things that you be saying. All right, because if something that you say comes back and bites you in your ass later on down the line, you can't be on oh yeah, jokers was out there snitching on me and all of that shit. Come on, man. No. You're told on yourself. All right, you're told on yourself. All right. You know what I'm saying? Cats get on these platforms, man, and they get to talking reckless and all of that shit. And then next thing you know, you put out that negative energy and that shit come back and you sitting back and you like, damn, you know what I mean? Why is this happening to me or whatever? Hey, man, it's the energy that you put out there in the universe. You understand what I'm saying? So you definitely got to be mindful, and you got to be aware of the shit that you put out there in the universe, because this shit comes back. You know what I'm saying? But enough about that. Like I said before, man, my duas and my prayers go out to the brothers, man. That's caught up in it, and I hope that they, they get to see daylight with this. But we're gonna get into some more news. You know what I'm saying? I got some new joints that I'm gonna play for y'all today too. Those that's tuning in on WVS03 radio. You know what I'm saying? I got the link right there. You know what I mean? Y'all can go check us out. You know what I'm saying? On the link right there. You know what I mean? So y'all can hear this. I got some new joints. I'm gonna try to get the joint on there from the Brother Neff 150. The Brother Neff 150 got a hot banger out right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try to get that on there. Get that on here before I break on out. But yeah, let's get back to this. Let's get to this news, man. Let's get to this news. In New York, a notorious child molester is killed in a Texas prison. Let's give a round of applause. Shots are fired, and a round of applause for that. Round of applause for that. Yes, round of applause for that. That's right. All of these motherfucking pedophiles, that's right. Tear their ass up. But let's read this article. Let's see what they talking about. Let's read this article. Okay, it says Clinton Don Simmons, all right, notorious child molester, is killed in a Texas prison. All right, y'all should see this old motherfucker. All right, y'all should see how this old motherfucker look. All right. The article reads, it says that a notorious Texas child molester who previously owned a kiddie train track and served at a local church was killed when another person attacked him in prison, according to news reports. Okay, Clinton Don Simmons, 76, of Keller. I guess that's in New York somewhere. No, it's in Texas. My bad. Uh-oh, I lost the article, people. I lost the article. Here we go. All right. It says that let me get it. My bad. Let me get it. Okay. All right. It says that he was from Keller, Texas, and he died just after 3 a.m. Wednesday morning. Another big round of applause for that. Another big round of applause for that. You know, we do not condone the child molesters. All right, we do not condone that. So he got the energy that he put out there. All right, and according to the article, he died at 3 a.m. Wednesday of a blunt force injuries to the head, according to records on the Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office website. All right, he died. His death was ruled a homicide, and fellow inmate David Faustino Flores, 42, of Fort Worth, has been charged with the murder. All right, now Flores allegedly attacked Simmons early Wednesday at the county jail. All right. And it goes on to say that Simmons was recently returned to jail where he awaited another independent evaluation after being found competent to stand trial. Now, this is something that I noticed. When these old motherfuckers get caught out there and they get caught in their bullshit, this is one of the things I noticed. The first thing that they do is they say, oh, something's wrong with me. I'm incompetent. I can't stand trial. Nah, motherfucker. Your ass, you was in the right state of mind when you committed that bullshit touching them kids. So we don't want to hear that. They even tried to come out and say that pedophilia was tried to say it was like a disease or something, like, oh, they instead of sending them to jail, they should try to get them help. Nah, fuck that. Yeah, and I said it. Yeah, you damn right I said it. Give me a round of applause. Yeah, that's right. I deserve a round of applause for that. All right. Yeah, I deserve a round of applause for that. All right. Now, the article, it goes on to state that child molester Simmons, they sent him back to the county jail for a psychic evaluation to see if he was competent enough to stand trial. All right. Now, it also goes on to say that Lisa Mullen of Fort Worth, Texas, which is Simmons's criminal attorney, could not be reached by the New York Post yesterday morning. All right. No, I'm sorry. Back in May, she had declined comments, citing a gag order on the case. All right. This is what they do. This is that privilege bracket. All right. That white privilege bracket. They like to gag, the put the gag order on the cases so the public can't find out what's going on until they safely tuck these motherfuckers away. All right. But yet, every time they arrest someone in the inner city, the first thing they do is they plaster their fucking face on every newspaper and every news outlet. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's definitely not hard to see. You know what I mean? We got somebody calling in on the line. We got some issue who we got calling in on the line. But yeah, it's not hard to see. You know what I'm saying? How they do that. How they try to put the gag order in. You know what I'm saying? So that shit right there. I don't be respecting that at all. P.Y. This was in This was in a let me see. Yeah, see, I can't be answering these calls like that there.
Yeah. Now you have more people calling them.
Nah, you know, it's when you knock it out. Okay.
So what happened with the young guy? They had wind up. He did some old heinous act.
Yeah, he did it. He did it. He did it. He did a heinous act, man. And you know, they were saying that they was trying to see if he was competent enough to stand trial. You know, so what they did was they sent him back to sent his ass back to prison. That's what's going on with that right there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Get this right. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let me get that right. P knocked us off. P knocked us off. He knocked us off for a quite second. But that's all right, though. Yeah, we back up and running. You know, P had knocked us off for a little bit. But yeah, we back up and we definitely back up and running. You know what I mean? Yo, man, you know, don't forget, man, don't forget to check us out on YouTube. You know what I mean? www.youtube.com/WVS03 radio. We definitely live on YouTube right now, so y'all can check us out on YouTube. Y'all can check us out on YouNow. Let me get these links in there for y'all, so y'all can check us out on these links. You know what I mean? And come check us out on the radio station. You know what I mean? WVS03 radio. You know, I'm gonna put that link up there for y'all too, so y'all can check out that link right there. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, but you know, drop in, man, give us a thumbs up or whatever. You know, we definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate that. You know what I mean? You know. But yeah, though, P, knock this nigga off, man. Tore his head off.
So do you think that was the right thing to do, or I mean, what the media is saying out there behind the fact that the guy did a heinous act and wound up getting killed in the county jail?
What they saying was that basically he had returned to the county jail where he was awaiting another independent evaluation to see if he was competent to stand trial. Right. And it was saying that when they reached out to his lawyer for a comment, his lawyer declined the comment due to a gag order. And what I was explaining to him is that this is that white privilege shit. You understand what I'm saying? When they put the gag orders in, and you know all of that, and you know what I'm saying? You know,
these type of crimes, these guys' rights be more protected than you and our rights.
Right, exactly.
When you're in the county jail and they call a cease movement, they moving these type of people around the jail to take them to court, take them to more doctors or something. You got to shut the jail down behind these guys because people can get to them and do what they just did to this young man right here. Rather he was wrong or right, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know, that's what happens. And my question was, you think that was the right thing or the wrong thing? Me personally, first and foremost, you know, I don't know what situation, this is the first time I'm hearing about it, but if it was a situation dealing with a young lady and he had too older, sometimes, you know, we have to evaluate them type of situations. We don't know. Now, if it was an infinite and it's proven or caught on camera, I understand stuff like that. But far as them type of individuals and them heinous crimes, man, you know, the court cases, they stay on helping they out because they condone that. They ain't condoning with the churches and stuff going around raping these little kids, man, innocent kids and stuff like that, funnling on them and stuff like that, and then think it's funny. They go overseas, certain parts of overseas, and it's legal to deal with underage kids out there. So you know they used to that shit. You know what I mean? They used to doing all this. That's their lifestyle. You know. So when it comes to like dealing with drugs and guns and stuff that's put into our community, what happened is that they say that's heinous.
Right.
They support them and give them all the rights to that, because if I get jammed, I might get caught like that too, Bill. So I better make sure that our rights are protected so we can be able to mingle and jingle.
Right, exactly.
We get locked up with a drug charge and we have no rights to protect, but the fact that we're innocent until proven guilty in most of our neighborhoods, we are guilty because the right up. You understand where I'm coming from? So a lot of motherfuckers don't understand that the nature of knowing, you know, your rights, knowing. The young man had rights was more stronger than me and yours. They gagged all that gag stuff was because of the privileges that they still have to give him, because they don't know if he's lying or not.
Right.
They want to run through tests, put him through different doctors, talk to this site, this. See, they have a lot of rights. They don't put me and you, we got locked up for shooting a person or selling drugs to see the site, do this and do that.
Yeah, right. But let me finish reading this article. It says that let me see, prison on the back of May, she had declined a comment gag. Well, it says a relative who did not want to be identified declined a comment to the paper on Thursday. Besides to say that the family, besides to say that the family had many questions and grave concerns. Now, back in 2007, 11 girls and one boy accused Simpson of molesting them at Mr. Don's Whistle Stop, a miniature train station and track, which he ran out of his backyard at the time. Now, in October of that same year, which 2007, he came forward to police after several parents reported the possibility of inappropriate touching of preschool age girls, according to the outlet. Okay, now he was indicted on the charges 2 months later. All right, now the whistle shop was closed, of course, that same year after officials determined that Simpson had been operating it without the necessary permits, according to the report. All right, now Francis Bobo of Bedford, I guess that's Bedford, Texas, who has known the family for more than 20 years, told the paper that she was shocked to hear that Simpson was killed. This is what she said. She said that he was a wonderful family man who was very kind. Bobo said he so loved he so loved God and his family. Bullshit, nigga. You was raping, you was touching fucking kids. I don't want to hear that shit. You was touching fucking kids. How much fucking love do you got for God and your family if you out here touching fucking kids? But I just found out some shit too about a lot of these so-called religious motherfuckers, man, that be touching on these motherfucking kids. You know, I came across some shit about some Jewish motherfuckers, man, who in the Talmud it states that it's okay for them preachers and, you know, popes and shit like that to be touching these kids, you know. So you know, that shit is that shit is deep. Let me see. If tell you the real reason, what's this? Lucas Gabrielle 69. She said that if tell you the real reason why police target people because of social T narcissism, the baby boomers and Generation X created back in the 90s. I mean, that's something to think about. That's something. She, in other words, what she's saying is that, you know, the baby boomers created this narcissist society back in the 90s, and this is why police target, you know, certain people, you know, because of this narcissist society. You know, for those that don't know what narcissist is that, you know, when a person is so big on themselves, you know what I mean? You know, when they, you know, look in the mirror 1,000 times a day and shit like that there, you know what I mean? They so big on themselves, you know, over big on themselves. You know what I mean? And that's something to think about. For those that just tuning in, I got my sidekick CEO Pie in the building, you know what I mean, for a little bit, you know, and he's tuned in, talking with us for a little bit. So, you know, if you hear that other voice, that's him. Give him a big thumbs up, you know what I mean, for tuning in with us. But yeah, though, P, you know, Lucas Gabriel, 86, you know, made a good point. Shout out to the Walking Dino for tuning in. That's what's up. Shout out to who's this Million Mitt Teddy. Shout out to you too for tuning in, WVS03 Radio. Check out them links. You know what I mean? We on YouTube, we on Facebook, we everywhere. Check out the links, man. Radio station, you know what I mean? Check us out. Give us a thumbs up, like. If you don't like it, send a suggestion. It's okay with me. I'm not biased. You feel me? I love the haters. I love the trolls. I love them all. That's what keep me on my toes. So, you know what I'm saying? Any comments, any suggestions, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm with all that. I'm with all that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Day of the Unicorn. That's what's up. Good look at tuning in. But anyway, back to what I was saying though, P. You know, they, you know, a lot of times what they do, they'll pick someone who fits a political criteria, and they would take like I noticed that in this article, there's no quotes or nothing from the actual families that accused him of molesting their children, but yet they went and they found someone, you know what I mean? Lucas said, Gabriel, salute, man. Salute. Thanks for becoming a fan. I appreciate it. You know, what they did was that they went out and they found a friend of the family. You know what I mean? A friend of the family to give a quote instead of talking to the people that are accusing him of touching these little kids. And that's what I mean by that privilege and that agenda that they keep going. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he was black, shit, they have every quote from every parent on there. You understand what I'm saying? But, you know.
I mean, I'm going to tell you though, Merv, even when it comes down to with these type of heinous charges with these guys, touches, we'll call it. The thing about it is that no matter if you white or black, man, they still going to have you on a constitutional ground of not being violated. Anytime in any way that you're going to enter into the courtroom with these type of people, they're going to be protected. And why it's like that is because, again, the governor and all of them, they condone this. It's just so happen you get caught, so we got the experience exposing you. It's part of the process. But in the overall picture, it's just that whether you white or black, man, you're still going to be treated with a little bit more respect inside the system than you will outside the system. Now, when they punish you, that's when they're going to hit you with the maintenance law and hit you with all these type of different things, you know what I mean, that you guys deserve.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
Even acting on that. Me, I got sisters and I got grandkids that's, you know, I got a granddaughter, you know what I mean? And I could see that, my little cousins and little nephews and nieces. I'm looking at, well, you know, if a man did jump on it, but I have to give him an opportunity because I know how these kids can run around and lie to them. Some kids are trained, you know, even on the Michael Jackson case, you know, them kids was trained to try to sabotage Mike.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And, you know, they had to get the best professional to come in. He had to come back home. He was so high up in the air with these people and thinking they did friends. And then when they tried to set him up, it was close to him just to set him up. So they want to hit him with a rape charge. With all these kids, they had a young little guy, he active. He had a photographic memory, and he told him everything how it looked in the house and how it was possible that he could maneuver him from one room to the next, and they try to build a case. You know what I mean? It's too much vice going on with these type of people when you hear about these type of charges, especially when it really, really goes media. You know, I've been in these institutions where I've seen guys come in with these type of cases countless times. Some get their ass kicked, shit going on, all different type of shit happens to them. But they protected. Jails get shut down when these guys come in. They can't act with the regular population. It's just like movie stars coming into a building. That's how they do it.
Yeah. But moving on to some more news. Check this shit out right here. A Florida teacher finds a provisional ballot box in the storage area. Okay, a teacher in Florida found a container labeled provisional ballot box in a storage area of her elementary school on Thursday. Lakeisha Williams of Broward County, said she discovered the ballot box 2 days after Election Day at Miramar Elementary School. That's in Florida. All right, where it was apparently left behind by election workers. Now, she has quoted as saying that she said she went into the area that they used for storage and saw it in there. All right, now Williams, who's the teacher who found it, says she did not touch it or look inside the box. Instead, she told the school's principal, and they decided to contact the local state representative. All right, she goes on to state. She says, I don't know. She said, I don't know where it is now. Williams said, noting that all provisional ballots needed to be received by the county officials before 5 p.m. Thursday. Now, votes are still being counted in Florida, okay? And the state's race for U.S. Senate and governor have tightened to a distance of less than 0.5%, potentially targeting an automatic count. Okay, when votes get too overwhelming, and the race, the margin of the race gets very, 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 very small, that automatically triggers a recount because the race is too. When the race gets too close to call, they automatically do a recount. All right. The article goes on to state that it said the Republican Governor Rick Scott led the Democratic incumbent Bill Nelson by just 17,000 votes, or 0.2% for the Senate seat on Thursday. Now, in the race for governor, Republican Ron DeSantis was leading Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum by about 30,000 votes, or 0.4%. So we are definitely keeping our eye on these newly discovered provisional ballots. And here come the fuckery. So we definitely gonna keep our eye on that. But yeah, man, this is definitely this is definitely what it's coming to, man. When it comes to these votes and things of that nature, man, you see a lot of the, you see a lot of the fuckery going on, man. You see a lot of fuckery going on when it comes to these votes or whatever. But let's move on to some more news. Checking out the Trentonian, I see here P that the state just settled settled a lawsuit. Mercer County pays out $175,000 to settle a sex claim against a former airport boss.
Oh yeah. Back to that.
Yeah. And, the article reads that a former Mercer County airport boss, Stanley Patterson, once claimed he was coming after this, that he was coming after the Trentonian.
Yeah.
Said he was coming after the Trentonian, after the newspaper and his accusers for exposing allegations. He tried to use his county post to cultivate his own personal harem while supposedly in a committed relationship with a county human resources bigwig. All right, and it says
he was Mr. Spanish boy. You know him. You know him, man.
Oh yeah.
You know him.
Well,
the testimony was on him last year. I'm aware of that though, you know. But they settled out, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Let me finish with the article. It goes on to state that when the smoke clears, I'll be clear. This is what he said. When the smoke clears, I'll be clear. Patterson, who lost his job and his relationship, said in an interview back in January. Now, the only thing that cleared was the check. They said the only thing that cleared was the check. It goes on to say that the Trentonian has learned the county so far has quietly paid out $175,000 to settle the claims brought on by 4 women employed by the county, who said that Patterson propositioned them for sex and made suggestive cracks to them while on the job. Only 3 of them sued over their mistreatment, while a 4th woman retained the same law firm that represented the 3 accusers, who did bring forth the civil complaints against the county over Patterson's alleged sexual conduct. Now, once the sexual conduct allegations came to light, Patterson, a former Trenton Public School custodian and Wegmans sales associate, was fired from his $83,000 a year county post that many felt his politically connected ex-girlfriend, county personnel director, Racia Walker, helped him land. She helped him get that. Yeah, she helped him get that job. Yeah, right. She helped him get that job. And it says that
how did he get to them levels to be up so high, and then trying to find out he was messing with that young lady at the same time. You know, they threw some allegations on the ward at the workhouse.
Who, Ellis? You tried to sabotage Ellis too?
Okay. You look it up, it all pop up.
Okay. Well, the article. Okay, let me finish reading this article right here. It goes on to say that it says that we have zero tolerance for harassment and discrimination of any kind. And at the conclusion of the investigation into the allegations, Patterson was fired. The county spokesman, Julie Wilmot, said Thursday in an email statement. Now, in all, the county was paying out $175,000 to 3 of the 4 women, all no-fault settlements, a figure that will balloon once the last one is finalized. Wilmot confirmed the last settlement with Patterson's 3rd accuser is pending final approval. The county agreed to pay out $25,000 to settle the claim from a 4th woman who alleged she experienced similar treatment while working under Patterson, though she didn't formally file a lawsuit. The biggest payout, $100,000, went to an airport shuttle driver who has been employed with the company since 2015. Now, she was the first woman who sued to expose Patterson's alleged misconduct, which included claims that Patterson retaliated against her when she turned down his request for oral sex. She also contended he made her uncomfortable by singing sexually suggested Eazy-E rap lyrics of "Put it in your mouth" and talking about my penis. Oh shit. It goes on to say that the alleged two-timing Patterson apparently came on to the women even though he was dating and living with his girlfriend, who quickly dumped him. Well, it says Walker, who quickly dumped her on the prowl man, who quickly dumped him. Once the woman aired his dirty laundry, the county settled for $50,000 with the second woman, who also worked under Patterson, after she stepped forward in October of 2017 with even more embarrassing allegations that the former airport boss asked her during a Christmas party in 2015 to have a threesome with him and the young lady that he was dealing with at the time, Walker. It says that the lady said Patterson continued to harass her at work after she turned down his indecent proposal, which included graphic talk about how his now former girlfriend liked to be touched. All right. Growing fed up, the second victim outlined that she complained to the county about everything when she saw Patterson watching porn on his phone at work. Patterson, who the woman surmised had a foot fetish based off their interaction, apparently approached his accuser once he learned she went to his superiors complaining that he could no longer talk to you because she blabbed about their conversation. All right. I'm trying to like skip a lot of the a lot of the bullshit and get to the good shit. All right. It says that the family, excuse me, the family of Patterson's third accuser, who died in April, stands to make a significant chunk of the change based off of Patterson's creepy antics by a county spokesman. But a county spokesman said she didn't have an exact figure since the settlement wasn't finalized. That woman also stepped forward with her allegations in a lawsuit. Among other things, she said Patterson promised he would take care of her financially if she slept with him. All right. The woman said Patterson, who apparently financed himself, fancied himself a cash flashing philanderer, told her, stop playing, fuck me, and your bills will stay paid. Yo, oh shit. It goes on to say a fourth woman who never formally filed a suit is getting $25,000 to settle what her attorney said were similar situated allegations against Patterson. Like everybody is getting paid. Everybody is getting paid off of this. You may know this attorney too, Pi. Attorney Kevin Castillo, who represented all four of Patterson's accusers, declined further comment on the settlement. It also goes to state that in a previous rambling blame game interview with the Trentonian this year, Patterson took offense to being cast in the same light as disgraced movie mogul Harvey Weinstein. Cast aspirations, why would they put that in there, on his accusers, and claimed he was the sacrificial lamb for the county to claim it is serious about cracking down on workplace sexual harassment in the Me Too era. All right, it's a lie. This is what he's saying. He's saying that it's a lie. He said that these women are trying to get a payday. Patterson, who also claimed he will be cleared of any wrongdoing and go on to sue his accusers and the Trentonian for tarnishing his good reputation, couldn't be reached for comment. His cell phone had been disconnected or he had changed the number. Yeah. Yeah. Crazy, 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 crazy. But yeah, P, but you heard about this joint? You heard about this case? This is wow.
Yeah.
This is
About it. When I was working in the law library last year, we had the articles dealing with a lot of things going on.
yeah, this is
I'm familiar with it. Me, I like I said, man, that's not my cup of tea or nothing like that, you know. I just know that's why I know about it. I know it. You know what I mean?
all right. Getting.
You got compensated for the lies. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good. That's a victory. It's a big
yeah.
victory because I told you the acquisition. See, with these kids again, this is what happened. These are grown ass people. You know, you have to find out the truth. And you know, they was trying to sabotage. The man lost everything, but you know they paid him. Guess what? They ain't even finished paying him because they got to pay him all that back pay for them fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they get all that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because he beat what he got fired for. Yes, sir. They got to pay him for that.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks like he ain't getting nothing. It looks like the accusers is getting is getting the money. Nah, man, it's the accusers is getting the money.
So the ones that so he lost.
I guess because it just talks about the money that the accusers got. It doesn't really talk about you know. It just talks about the accusers, man.
I misunderstood the whole situation. It's getting the money.
Yeah. It's just talking about the accusers, but
it's just that it's getting the money.
Nah, man, it's getting the money. Nah, it's getting the money. Nah, man, it's getting the money. Nah, man, it's getting the money.
Especially out here in Trenton.
Right.
Go out there in City Hall, you know, so it's getting the money.
Nah, man, it's getting the money.
Because back to our everyday life, you know, we got to get our accusers.
It's getting the money.
These are these people that's in the position that's supposed to be our voices.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
right.
Makes things happen, you know. But at the end of the day, though, Merv, you know, that's why I'm fighting the way I fight. This is why, you know, I created an avenue to where I can reach out to my brothers and sisters. I think we need more patrols on the street as far as advocate like myself to get out and pull these brothers and sisters to understand it. You know what I mean? Because the many years that went back that we was trying to bring each other together, the way we was doing it, it worked a little bit, then it went away. We got a system now where we're setting up where it won't even mess up your everyday life. It's just adding on to your life. And I believe that's what we missing out of our community is the fact on how we can come add things to our life so we can have a better understanding. But when it comes down to these heinous crimes, rapes, and with these kids and everything, before we can actually really get to know if the charges are true, there's a whole bunch of BS goes on with that, you know?
Yeah, man. I mean,
if it's true.
Yeah. It's definitely, definitely sad for the victims, man.
Brainstorm. I'm gonna tell you something. I had a case, right? A young man came to me. He wanted us to help him he helped us put the case together. Now, he wanted us to help him put his case together. They had him in confinement. And so they wound up bringing the warden down. The warden comes down. He comes to talk to me and my brother. He said, "Listen, man, I'm gonna try to help work this guy. I'm gonna authorize because he had to be authorized to come down there into the library because everything has to be brought to these guys. This is why I know about this type of people because me working in law library, I done worked on a few cases.
Right.
So when the guy came up to make a long story short, he was from Camden, New Jersey. He came upstairs. He told me the whole story. I believe you. So I swear to God, I did. He told me the whole story because how he went down and broke down the story. He told me, but this is me. I said, brother, I'm gonna be honest to you. I said I don't get involved with these particular type of cases because of the way each parties are being dealt with.